Viewers, hello listeners, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me once again on DMAP TV. So the news that is reaching us is that Mnangagwa was forced to cancel his Cuba visit amid concerns over Vice President Chiwenga's health. However, the presidency has blamed poor weather for abandoning the trip to Havana, but questions still linger. President Emerson Mnangagwa cancelled his state visit to Cuba due to bad weather, his spokesman said on Sunday, amid swirling rumors that acting President Constantino Chiwenga is unwell. Mnangagwa had traveled to New York on September 19 for the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly, circumventing personal travel sanctions to the United States. Cuba's foreign ministry had announced that the 80-year-old would visit Havana on a state visit from Friday, September 23 to Sunday, September 26. Mnangagwa was still in New York on Sunday, where he is limited to a travel radius of 25 kilometers. His spokesman, George Charamba, tweeted that, owing to prevailing weather systems affecting Cuba and zones near it, President Mnangagwa and his delegation will no longer travel to Cuba, where he was slotted to pay a 2-day state visit. The president is looking at another time to fulfill this needful fixture, which brings together two nations on the receiving end of America's unilateral sanctions. Aluta continua. When a Twitter user said, "We hear that number 2 is not feeling well," Charamba bristled, "I don't know what you hear. I am in America." So number 2 in this instance was referring to the Vice President Constantino General Chiwenga. Chiwenga has been battling poor health over the last 2 years, which included lengthy hospitalization in China for an undisclosed ailment. On August 11, he was filmed walking into the trauma center in Borodale for what sources said was surgery to correct some discomfort in his stomach. The operation was reportedly pushed back, but Chiwenga denied he had any medical troubles, insisting that he was visiting a friend, Vivefi Solaski, the owner of the hospital. Chiwenga was last seen at the Robert Gabriel Mugabe Airport in Harare on September 19, 2022, where he had went to see off President Emerson Mnangagwa. Also in the recent weeks, government sources have been briefing that Chiwenga has reduced the trip to use Kagui building offices and he has cut back on public appearances due to poor health. When he does appear in public, these are very brief, they say. After state media reported that Chiwenga, who doubles as health minister, would officially open the Gweru Provincial Hospital Opportunistic Infections and Retroviral Therapy Center of Excellence last Friday, he failed to turn up. Midlands Minister Larry Mavima read a speech on his behalf. So the Deputy Health Minister, Dr. John Mangwiro, also failed to make it to the event. He is part of a team of Chiwenga's personal physicians. Also, all these, ladies and gentlemen, that is coming to make sense, and people are now suggesting that Chiwenga is not well, and this is indeed cut short President trip to Cuba. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we know that if there wasn't any major turnaround, we can't seriously blame the weather. If there was an opportunity to go, like our president, we know him, he likes traveling, he would have gone to Cuba, but there is something obviously calling back home. Anokonika inimfaro dinwenyu Honorable Madiva.